Mike Valentine with Inside the Squared Circle, standing here with the wrestling goddess, Athena. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here. So,
All right, Athena, do you believe that too little attention is given to women's wrestling when it comes to their in-ring skill?
definitely. I mean, you know, a lot of people consider the women's match like, oh, popcorn break, or oh, I gotta go to the restroom. But like here at Shimmer and, you know, at ACW and all these other places, we're making women's wrestling count for something that's, you know, that we're semi-main eventing at, you know, mixed, by mixed I mean guys and girls, those types of shows. But we're breaking boundaries, and that's all about that's all about me. I want to break boundaries. I don't just want to be the best women's wrestler in the world. I want to be the best wrestler in the world. So, I mean, definitely way too little attention paid off to that. So.
All right. What are your thoughts on how Impact Wrestling and WWE treat their women's division?
Ooh. I plead the fifth. No. WWE and Impact Wrestling, I was about to say the other one. WWE and Impact Wrestling, they have a genre that they produce to whatever audience, you know, they think is going to have it. Like WWE, you have the divas, they're strong, they're sexy, but that's about it. And then you have your TNA girls that are just powerhouse knockouts. But, I mean, if we want to compare the two, and if you want my brutally honest opinion, you have WWE, who's producing these gorgeous women, and yeah, they're athletes, but when you look on the other side of the table at TNA, you're like, oh, these are athletes that are gorgeous women, if that makes any sense. Like I said, not knocking any of the girls because they're all talented in their own ways, but it's being output for a certain genre, and like Shimmer is output for a certain genre, and ACW is output. Like, it's all different stuff, and we all cater to different people. So that's basically what I can say about that without pissing too many people off.
All right. What do you think fans want out of women's wrestling?
I think they just want to be entertained. I mean, yeah, you have those some guys out there that are looking for the want and the want, but, you know, for the most part, people come to a wrestling show to be entertained. They want to, you know, they want to spend $10 to not go to the movies and see some crappy, you know, love fest about vampires. Though I love Twilight, alright? So, not knocking it. I'm just saying, you know, if they're going to go spend $10 to have fun, why not have this live entertainment where people are beating each other up and there's emotion and stories and all this other stuff, you know? But instead of spending 2 hours cramped in a movie theater smelling someone's BO, you're feeling the emotion, you're with it, you're chanting, you're yelling, you're holding up your signs. It's like, they just want to be entertained. That's what we do, that's what they come to see, and if we weren't doing it, they wouldn't be there.
All right. Now, Athena, when it comes to your in-ring skill, it's very unique, to say the least. Can you talk to us about some of your training?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was trained by so many different people, but number one on the list, the first person that actually decided to accept me into the wrestling ring was Skandar Akbar, the late, great General Skandar Akbar, because he would hit me with a whip if I didn't say that. I do miss him. He was really harsh on me, though my training with him was extremely short. I trained with him for about 2 months, then I had my first show, and literally in Texas, it's 120 degrees almost every day there, so we're literally running down the side of the freeway in 120-degree weather. I mean, crazy. And then after that, I ended up training with Lance Hoyt or Vance Archer, whichever name he's going by now, who taught me, you know, how to be strong, and, you know, it's so just different genres. So I learned how to, you know, play to the crowd from Akbar and be mean and vicious. And then here with Lance, how to work like I'm 6 foot, you know, 20 or whatever, and I'm like 5'0". So I mean, and then after that, I ended up getting the opportunity to go work out with Booker T and Jazz and Rodney Mack, and it's just been such a great experience to where I've just gained so much from these people that have actually accomplished what I want to do with my career, and, you know, it's mind-blowing. And even then, after that, there was a guy that I trained with who taught me how to do high flying, who's, you know, his name is Wally Darkman, but awesome. Like, everything that anyone has ever shown me, I've taken in, it's seeped in, and that is transformed into what I am today. And, you know, I'm a high flyer, I'm a powerhouse. Basically, I do whatever I want. I'm a technical wrestler. I'm a big guy, you know. I can do it all. And I mean, without them, I would absolutely be nothing. And I'm extremely thankful for that.
All right. Now, what kind of career goals have you set for yourself?
Um, basically, I want to make it in this business. You know, I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Europe. I want to travel the world. Who wouldn't? You know. Um, I also want to main event at Shimmer. That would be an amazing goal, which seems to be closer than further every time I come here. Um, Also, I mean, I want to travel, and I know I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. I know you guys are probably bored with me out there, but no. But I want to travel. I want to, I want to main event. I actually, want to get my ACW championship back too. I mean, there's so much I want to do in my career, but ultimately, I want to end up in WWE. And I know that sounds bad for those of you that are like, oh, great, another one of these girls that want to become a diva. No, I want to revolutionize women's wrestling, and being there, with Karma and Beth Phoenix and Natalia, that's the stuff that brings you guys back, because when you look at that on paper, you're like, oh snap, that's about to go down, and you're all about it. But I want to be that person you see, and you're gonna stop what you're doing, you're gonna stop popping that popcorn, eating your donut, everything. You're gonna come straight to that TV and sit down and go, oh buddy, this is gonna be good. That's what I want for every one of my matches, but I think it would be even better if it was TV or house show or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's basically it. I just want to be someone, just somebody in this business. So,
All right. Well, the wrestling goddess Athena, thank you so much for being
oh,
with us today.
thanks for having me.